The Centre for COVID-19 yesterday reported 2 new cases, a 5-month-old Indian child and an adult from Pakistan. Meanwhile, 6 patients have recovered and been discharged. A Bangkok news outlet has claimed that Thai people would accept the risk of local cases of COVID in exchange for opening borders to tourism from countries like China. This as other outlets claim Thailand to be in the worst 12 hit major economies globally. The chances of the public accepting the risk, though, is far from their predictions, with most still happy to believe that there's no coronavirus within the nation's borders. Drug manufacturers with anti-COVID vaccines now in full swing have perhaps 90% effectiveness, but, and it's a big but, so far none will claim that the injections will prevent people from carrying the virus and being able to pass it on to others. Testing continues at the various laboratories globally, but to date none have made that claim, a concern for many as border openings are keys to revival to the economy here. Today is the day that several disagreeing factions planned demonstrations in the capital, all promising to be peaceful, but obviously now seeing political activists joining what started as a student-only series. Authorities, though, are prepared, and no-go zones around government and royal buildings have been set up, along with plans to keep rival factions to separate areas. 21 Burmese were nabbed illegally crossing the border into Kanchanaburi yesterday. Caught before dawn, they're said to have paid upwards of 15,000 baht a head to gangs running them through jungle areas to Thailand in search of work. The borders are closed to stem the virus in Burma from reaching here. The Justice Ministry has clarified that what was reported as the biggest bust of the illegal drug ketamine wasn't quite what it seemed. In fact, it was far from that. The compounds seized in a Chanchanaburi raid were in fact a cleaning agent. It seems that the agent turned test kits purple in the same manner as ketamine that it's designed to trace, hence the fake news. Red faces now admit that what was billed as 28 billion bahts worth of the illegal stuff is actually worth a fraction of that and is a totally legal compound. Meanwhile at home, an assistant to the city mayor clarified that air quality in the region has been exceptionally poor. Kun Nong Yai is quoted by Khao Sod as saying that Friday was terrible. However, weather conditions helped it improve by the start of the week. He's asked the public to avoid burning trash. Mask wearing, a standard for COVID anyway, is said to help, but the air quality has definitely affected those with breathing difficulties. Pattaya's Beach Road will be closed on both Friday and Saturday afternoon and evenings for the fireworks festival. Drivers are advised to plan to avoid the whole of the city centre, as congestion is pretty much promised for what's billed as a fantastic event for the city. And Fabulous 103's biggest competition giveaway ever is set to begin next week, with listeners recommended to join us on the Line app now, as that's how you enter the competition. Fab FM Radio, all one word, is our line address, and the competition will run during the morning shows, with prizes including sailing days on the ocean through to dining out and more. And with the reminder mitts, masks and meters, wash your hands, wear a mask and keep social distancing. And the Met Office promising highs today of 34, dropping down to 26 tonight, and a hot and humid day with a chance of rain. That is the local and national news from Fab FM. For videos and of course to keep up with Fabulous Pattaya, visit alwayspattaya.com.